Want me to let everybody know the sign? Good morning again. If everyone will please be so kind to take a seat so that we may get started. All right. Good morning again, everyone. I would like to welcome you to Cohort 11 of the Pathways Program Promotional Ceremony. I myself am Marvin Gay. I serve as a program manager for the Leadership Academy at the Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. I would like to welcome you all again to celebrate our good brothers as they transition to the next stage in their life. If you would be so kind, we're about to welcome the men in and give them a round of applause as they enter.
What a beautiful life. All that I've got is all that I need. I got you and baby you got me. What more could I ask for? Beautiful life. We got beautiful life. I got a beautiful life. Beautiful life. Listen, I woke up this morning, y'all. The sun was shining oh so brightly. I thought about how good this life is. Back in the day, it wasn't always like this. I think about the things we done been through. I think about the place that I come from. It wasn't always easy, so every day I'm thanking God for the beautiful people everywhere I go. I just need to see your smiling faces at my show. And when you're feeling real love from the family, every day is a gift, y'all, that's all I need. What a beautiful life. All that I've got is all that I need. I got you, baby, you got me. What more could I ask for?
If you,
Beautiful life.
outstanding. First and foremost, hey, can we please,
Beautiful life.
can we please give one more round of applause to these handsome gentlemen right here?
Just to get it in, we gotta work hard, y'all. Every day, and don't pay attention to the things they say when they
Gentlemen, this is exactly what walking money looks like. You brothers look fantastic. It's my pleasure to have you and represent you all this morning. At this moment, please allow me to introduce a brother who's been doing a phenomenal job serving dual roles within the District of Columbia. He's served as the Director for the Department of Park and Recreation since 2018, and since March of 2022, he's been the Interim Director here at the Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. Please allow me to introduce Interim Director of ONES, Delano Hunter.
All right, good morning, everyone, and congratulations, Cohort 11. Give it up for yourselves. I'm so excited to be before you. This is our 11th cohort, and you all have done just a tremendous job here. I'm so excited. I've heard so many great things. I'm hearing that this is the most mature cohort that we've had. I'm hearing that this is the most focused cohort that we have, and I'm hearing that you all are going to do great things. So I'm so excited to be before you today, and I really just want to take this opportunity to spotlight you and spotlight the folks that made this happen. It really takes a village for us to be able to have this sort of program, and we have had a lot of supporters. Many are in this room. It starts with our Mayor, Muriel Bowser, and her investments in this cohort, but she can't do it alone. We can't do it alone. We're very fortunate to have a champion on the council that chairs oversight for the committee that we fall under, and that's Councilmember Allen. I want to salute and thank him. We have a number of community stakeholders and partners. I think I see representatives from 100 Fathers. We see our federal partners, Tony Lewis Jr. We see so many folks, other agency directors. I see CFSA is in the house, and others are here that help make today possible. And of course, cannot be remiss if I didn't recognize the folks at ONES and the great work that they are doing. And I believe this is the very first cohort that Ms. Moreland is at the helm. So let's give it up for Ms. Moreland. I can't forget about Dr. Williams and Dr. Warreese and so many other folks that have helped make this possible. We want you to know that we aren't just rooting for you just in word, but we're indeed, this is an effort that goes beyond just a paycheck or goes beyond just us wanting to bring you in here. People have really put a lot into this program, right? Because it's a passion of one's office. It's a passion of the people that do that program day in and day out, because we believe in you and we believe in your potential. And if no one has ever told you that we believe in your potential, I'm here to tell you today that we do. So we're going to celebrate you. We're going to have a good time, and we are going to learn about the great things that you all have done, but more importantly, we're going to learn about the great things that you all have in store. So it's good to see some familiar faces, good to see some folks that are going to do great things in our community. So without further ado, I want to welcome Councilmember Charles Allen. He is the council member from Ward 6, but again, he is the chair of the Public Safety and Justice Committee, and he has been a champion of the One's office and a champion of Pathways, and he's largely responsible for us being to this point where we can have an 11th cohort. So let's give a warm welcome to Councilmember Allen.
Thanks, Director. I appreciate that. Good morning. I'm really proud to be here, and it is phenomenal. I appreciate those accolades, but let me just throw it right back to the One's office. The team at One's, they pour everything they got into the work that they do. I am inspired and grateful for what I see the staff and the team do every single day. So my thanks to you. But I know you do it because of how much you believe in each one of you. I've been able to come to a lot of the ceremonies, our promotions, and getting to watch you walk across this stage, getting to watch your friends, your family be here to help celebrate and lift you up, to see you get just desserts, to get the praise and the recognition. This is life-transforming stuff. But I want to make sure you hear your city is proud of you. And let me say it again, your city is proud of you. And there's two main reasons why. The first is that you made the choice to be a part of this. You made the choice to be resilient. You made the choice facing obstacles and hurdles every day, some seen and some unseen, to show up, to keep doing this work when it was incredibly hard. You chose to do that. So thank you, and we are proud of you for that choice. And the second reason why your city is proud of you is because of the promise that you hold. The promise that you have, as everybody in this city is trying to think about how we are the city that we can be. How are we the city that we ought to be? How are we going to be the city where we know every single kid in our city gets a chance to grow up and be old? You are going to help make that happen. You are going to help make sure that that happens. And so I and the city are incredibly proud of the steps that you have taken, but also for the steps we know that you're about to take. And we know that you won't do it alone. The circle that you have created here will be one that you get to turn on and lean on and help lift up, both when you need a little lifting up and when you got to pick somebody else up. You have a circle now that is going to help make sure that happens. And you're going to have an office that you can turn to every time. They're there to get your back, to help pick up, to help lead, to help be with you every step of the way. So congratulations today to the friends and family that are here. Absolutely make noise. This is a wonderful celebration. And make sure that every single person here knows how proud you are of them, how proud they make you. And so congratulations to all of you. I can't wait to shake your hand as you guys come across the stage in a little bit. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Allen, for those kind words. At this moment, I would like to bring Brother Delano back up to introduce City Administrator Kevin Donahue. At this moment, may I direct you to the screen for City Administrator Kevin Donahue.
Greetings. I'm Kevin Donahue, the City Administrator for the District of Columbia. And on behalf of Mayor Bowser, it is an honor to congratulate you on your promotion today. What you've accomplished for yourself, your family, and your community is not easy. And this moment represents the next step in your journey to continue your education and career development, all with the goal of securing long-term sustainable employment. Gentlemen, this is the definition of growth, and as a city, we are incredibly proud of you. But with that growth comes responsibility to your family, your friends, your supporters, and most importantly, yourself to succeed. Nothing great ever comes easy, and no matter how challenged you may feel, this is your opportunity and we are cheering you on. Thank you for the opportunity to let me share in this moment. We can't wait to witness the impact you have on our city.
Thank you, good brother, for working us through the technical difficulties. Appreciate that. At this moment, I would like to introduce and bring up the leader and the program manager for the Pathways program, Ms. Naquesha Moreland.
Thank you, Marvin. Good morning, everyone. I am Naquesha Moreland, the program manager for Pathways. Before we get started, can we give our ambassadors another round of applause? Don't they look good, everyone? They look really good. We are so proud. Excuse me. We are so proud of you all's progress. You all have worked extremely hard. Thank you for working for something greater than yourself. So keep pressing forward, keep having the faith, and do not give up. It's your time, and your time is now. Over the course of 9 weeks, you all engaged in intensive classroom sessions, which focused on life and workforce development skills. You received wraparound services, engaged in team building and community service projects, which contributed to healthy relationships with one another and your staff. You all did an amazing job. Now at this time, I want to acknowledge and give a shout out to our partners. We believe it is the sum total of all moving parts to bring the vision to fruition. We sincerely value you all's selfless commitment and support that you continuously give our ambassadors. Thank you to Mayor Mario Bowser, Executive Office of the Mayor, Office of the City Administrator, Court Services, and Offender Supervision Agency, Department of Employment Services, Department of Insurance Security Banking, Office of the State Superintendent Education, Yay Me Incorporated and Team, Community Wellness Ventures, Creative Solutions for Youth, Manpower DC, Bake on DC, Edges Barbershop, The 100 Fathers Incorporated, Tony Lewis, Trey Knott, You Broadcast Media, King David Productions, Choices Research Associates, Congress Heights Community Training and Development. Last but not least, and I'll say this again, last but not least, I want to give a shout out to the home team, outreach specialists, case managers, and the program analysts. I truly thank you all for your unwavering and steadfast commitment to our ambassadors. As they say, y'all, consistency breeds success, and we done it again. Grand opening, grand closing. Now can I direct you all to the screen to just show an overview of what some of the things that we did this cohort. Hold one moment, please. We will be right with you.
Done that. Pardon me, you all, pardon me. Pardon me for the technical difficulties, but we're gonna move right along with the program. Oh.
Pathways program is a transitional the ages of 20 and 35.
Feeling supernatural today. We out here at Hobbs Ferry. We got the men out here today, Pathways, white water rafting.
There's a class 1 rapid, level 1.
It's level 1 right here?
It's level 1.
So we're gonna get to level 5?
To get down the river, it requires everybody to work really well as a team and paddle in unison with one another as well as communicate.
This part is to really show the ambassadors and the team that getting outside of your comfort zone, doing something different. I'm an auntie or a case manager?
Case manager, that auntie. The batch.
All right, I'll take
the
that.
Ambassador of the batch.
I'll take that.
And water rafting was the batch.
This was very...
And she came in last.
I did not come in last. I came in second to last.
Digital literacy is just understanding digital spaces and how to navigate through them in the world.
They're not going to hire you if you are engaging in a way that is not in direct link with the community that they provide at their job.
Going on social media and bullying or putting offensive comments.
The skill set of barbering is pretty much the foundation or the fundamental principles that we're bringing, but it's not just about barbering, it's about life skills, it's about personal development and getting them to understand entrepreneurship.
That's what I do. This is a tool I make my clients feel more satisfied, more confident, feel like like they somebody, you feel me?
Brought me all the way back. I see the thing glitching on the camera. Yeah, you know.
It's all about confidence. you gotta believe that you can do it with the Clippers before you can do it. I take advantage of these opportunities these people are giving you, man. This right here is a straight path to success.
We all fathers, y'all are young men. Kids gonna need y'all. If y'all need us, reach out to us. We here to support y'all.
You know, every time when I come here, I feel better about myself. Like, I don't feel as though I'm not a failure.
It's definitely a process, but it's all about trusting the process and just knowing that, you know, if you work hard, if you do what you're supposed to do, if you stay the course, then in the end it's going to work out for you, and you have a community of people who are going to be right there with you.
We see ourselves in other people, and we at One's office, we come from very similar backgrounds. We were born and raised here in the city. We're graduates of the public school systems. We come from the same communities, and we recognize, we see the humanity in them, and we want them to see in us an example of what's possible.
Today, I presented my Cohort annual Professionally Fresh workshop. We went over 4 different styles of attire. We started off with business professional, then we went into business casual, and then we went to casual. And then, of course, we went into formal attire. Bam! Right there. That's all a part of professional development right there. That simple thing of just getting up out your seat, looking a man in his eyes. 10 seconds, y'all.
We're here, Cohort 11 Pathways at KNG. Once again, we have all of our guys. We bring them out here once during the cohort. We want them to get suited and booted, look really good, so we can visit the Wilson building. We're still looking at, remember, 38L is your size. So let's look at, see if we can find 38L.
Me doing this again, it just feels good.
I'm comfortable in it, man. I feel like, you know, start of success. You look good, feel good.
He can't shrug it in. He gonna smoke over everywhere. Sexy man.
You still got the knucklehead mindset, it ain't for you, because these people really care about your life.
It's good because we all getting the experience that most of us probably ain't never experienced before, and we could pass it down.
To me, it feels great. I also have the passion for helping others, so just, seeing like the progress that he has made, it just feels good.
Once they see themselves in their suits, and they really levels of influence go up, and they really think they can do whatever they possibly they need to do to elevate their life to the next level.
Again, this Cohort 11, we're here. 3 weeks left, graduation. We'll see all of us walk across that stage. Then, 6 months from now, all of us gonna be in an even better place. I promise you that.
But as we talking about coming to the end of this first step, right? We gotta start talking about what the next step gonna look like, right? How we gonna thrive. This is not just some program, right? That really people will be set literally on a pathway, right, to prosperity.
We started to teach young men and women about the music business, whether it's DJing, whether it's podcasting, whether it's doing interviews, shooting video. One of the podcasts that we did, I thought was super cool, man. We took the guys down to the Department of Behavioral Health and interviewed Dr. Bazran.
Cohort 11, we have an ACT program where we teach in drywalling and painting. Now, the first sheet, we're gonna start on the outside. You're gonna go 1 and 2 up top. Being able to do something with your hands and actually see that you can actually do some of these things that you've seen like in your neighborhood, in your communities when it came to construction. Being able to see them actually perform the work and be excited and see like they don't need nobody to do it for them, they can do it themselves, is rewarding, man.
The business pitch give our ambassadors the opportunity to express what they would like to pursue in the near future after they graduate from our program.
My business pretty much is a landscaping business. I plan on being every competition around.
This is actually my 7th time at this pitch competition. I love just coming out to support, hearing the wonderful ideas
from the young men and helping hopefully to inspire them to move forward in their business ventures.
Just to come out here to hear the entrepreneurs pitch their speech and get an understanding and to give them any constructive criticism on how to continue and to move forward.
I come out to really get some understanding from the young entrepreneurs to see where they want to go at in the business.
The reason that I started to push this because the tragedy that I went through. I don't want a young man or even somebody younger than me have to go through this just to see the value of family.
What Pathways represents is an opportunity to pause, to catch your breath, to reset, to learn about new programs and services, to ask for more help.
A suit can make someone feel really good about themselves, and walking into a building where you feel like you belong can also add to that feeling and just, really help to not just educate you, but help you to understand your position and your power. And I think that's what we see. We see the men become empowered as they take this journey and take this visit.
Block to the ballroom. It's the ballroom.
We call the program Pathways because it's literally designed to create a new pathway and support for your journey to a better life and the life of your families.
I'm wondering if anyone can give some ideas about what the city can do and what other services and opportunities could be made available to prevent the gun violence that we have going on in our community today.
If I could tell a group of 25 kids to do this and do that, then another person could tell 25, then that add up. That's how you do it.
As you all know, you all are sitting in these seats. There are some men that are in this room that were also sitting in these seats at one point in time, and now they actually work here. So they sit in these seats, but they getting a check.
How's everyone doing? My name is Russ. What's up, man? Man, this is good. I just want to thank all y'all for being here right now. Thank y'all for investing in yourselves.
The decisions that you make need to align with your lifestyle. There's an Islamic proverb that says, before you can change the condition of a people, you must first change the condition of your heart.
These looks y'all giving right now, I want y'all to get comfortable with this look. Let this be your new look. This your business look. Like, you got your after hour look, but get comfortable with this look right here, because this is what y'all about to be doing. This is what y'all about to be doing. Y'all about to be the guys. This is how it look.
I mean, this was a process. So I want all of you all to just really be proud of the seats that y'all in. I was saying this from the block to the what? Just the ballroom, right? So y'all in the ballroom right now. So let's not take off those suits and then put on another suit, right? Let's not do that. Let's stay in this moment.
I want to congratulate Cohort 11 on making a transformational change in your lives and for agreeing to be a positive force in your communities.
I want to congratulate you on taking this very first step of completing the Pathways program. I want you to know that we're here to support you. The sky's the limit.
Cohort 11, congratulations. Congratulations on your successful completion of your program. I know how excited you are, and we're excited as well.
Congratulations, Cohort 11. Job well done.
Peace and love. This is Councilman Trail White saying congratulations to Cohort 11.
Congratulations to Pathways Cohort 11.
Congratulations, Cohort 11.
Special thanks to King David Productions for putting that together. I believe that is a wonderful, articulative method of displaying some of the wonderful things that y'all brothers have done. I ain't know some of y'all did some of those things, man. It was good to see y'all in that light, making me feel good. Every day I see you good brothers with the outcome I know that's going to come. At this moment, we're going to introduce this brother who serves as the founding executive director for Mentor, Maryland, D.C. He was recently appointed to Maryland's Governor's Commission for Service and Volunteerism. He is an author, frequent keynote speaker, presenter and facilitator, trained mediator, former adjunct professor and results-based accountability practitioner, in addition to being a father and a husband. It is my great pleasure that I introduce you to our keynote speaker, Brother Sadiq Ali.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Yo, we got to bring the energy, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. The first thing I want to do real quick is let me shout out Brother Marvin Gaye on the MC tip, yo. My brother's doing an excellent job, though. My brother's doing an excellent job. Indeed, indeed. Now we here, brother. Now we here. The next thing I want to do, it's already been said a couple times, but I just want to open up the floor and just one more time, just reiterate to these brothers up here how proud I am of you personally. I don't know any of y'all from Adam, but I promise you, from black man to black man, yo, I'm proud of y'all. I appreciate the time that y'all putting in. I appreciate the work that y'all putting in. And can we please make some more noise for these brothers? Please. Yo, y'all deserve it, for real. The second thing I want to do real quick, right, because this room is full of a lot of people. And what they say, right, is ain't nobody no self-made person. We all want to talk that self-made stuff, right? But as they say, success has many fathers, right? But failure is a bastard. Don't nobody want to take credit for failure. When we low, when we in the trenches, don't nobody want, man, hey, that's my man. But everybody want to show up when it's a party, though. But I would imagine that the people in this room were a part of this journey. We're a part of this struggle. We're a part of this story. So can we please make some noise for the friends and families that's in this room right now? Because nobody just shows up. Nobody just appears. We all standing as well on the shoulders of our ancestors, those that's not in this room, those that came before us. We all showing up as a representative of them. So, yo, let's make some noise for those that's not in this room with us, that's not here today in the physical. Because a lot of us, we carry that spirit, we carry that energy with us. The thing that I want to say as we kick this off really quickly, again, I don't have a lot of time. I'm not going to bore y'all. As my man PT say, I won't be long, but I will be strong. One thing I want to say right away, I know, y'all went somewhere else with it. Hold that till later. Hey, look, y'all going to make me go someplace. I just came back from Jamaica on my 10-year anniversary, though. We saved that for another story. But what I will say real quick to these brothers as well is that, as is the case in every graduation, as is in the case of every step, this is just the beginning, y'all. I came to remind y'all in the midst of this celebration that today only the beginning, y'all. The real work start now when y'all walk out of this room. After all the accolades is gone, after all the applause has died down, we got to still look in the mirror and realize that the work starts right now. So what I want to leave y'all with today is a little bit of a blueprint for life, a blueprint that has helped me, and hopefully it'll give y'all something to think about as we move into this next chapter, this next foray into the future. It's 6 H's, y'all, 6 H's that mean a lot to me, and I'm gonna share them with y'all today, right? And we all know these H's very, very well. It's hurt, it's help, healing, heroes, hallelujahs, and hope. And for my Muslim brothers in the room, that's alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying, for the hallelujah. We're going to come back to that, though. Let me see a show of hands real quick, starting with these brothers up here. Who in this room has ever been hurt? Who in this room has ever been hurt? I'm going to ask again. This time I ask for your honesty. Okay. Every hand should be up in this room. First off, I want to shout out to these brothers. I want to shout out to all the men in the room who very, very often have a challenge admitting when we hurt, me included. But something came to my mind just a couple months back. I was reflecting. I was writing in my journal, as I often do, to try to make sense of the world around me. I realized that, as we all realize at some point, those closest to us are the ones that hurt us the most. But what I also realized, come on. What I also realized is that those that hurt, we got the capacity to do the most hurting to somebody else. What they say, hurt people do what, y'all? Come on, we all know the drill. But what I had to realize, though, is that as a man, I had to realize that the hurt was coming from a different sort of place. It was coming from this idea And I had to admit to my wife, to my kids, I had to admit to myself that my feelings were hurt. I had to admit that maybe in certain instances I felt that I wasn't where I wanted to be. And then what do? I go and hurt somebody else. I take that out on somebody else. Instead of thinking about how hurt can manifest itself. I lost my father about 11 years ago, one of my heroes in this world. Somebody I looked up to greatly, and we've all lost somebody in this room, but it's about how we manifest, how we utilize, how we leverage that hurt and to do something with it. It's the same difference, right? How some folks, they can be abused as a child. They could go through the ugliest things, and one of them become a protector, and then one of them become another victimizer. It's how and what we do with that hurt. It's how we process that hurt. But guess what, y'all? The second H, you ain't going to be able to process that hurt. You ain't going to be able to get to the next level or any level without help. Everybody say help. That single word, it saves lives, y'all. That single word is also one of the most difficult for men, again, myself included, to admit that we and I need. But you're not going to get to the next level by yourself. Because guess what? If you knew what you needed to know right now, guess where you'd already be? There. We all need help. But what it takes is a little bit of strength and courage to ask for it. Because so often we like, man, it's the strongest thing I could do is just take all this pain by myself. It's the strongest thing I could do to never admit that I need anybody. I don't need nobody. Lie, lie, lie. And it will only be at that point of realization that we all need help where you get to the next level. Now, we all need different types of help. We should be making it a point to try to never ask for the same type of help twice. I'm with all of that. But guess what? You got to open your mouth eventually. You got to look in the mirror and say, eventually, yo, I need something. And there's somebody around me that if I only asked, they would bend over backwards to get me what I needed. Y'all hear me? It's people that's waiting to support us. They waiting for us, but we got to take the first step. But a lot of times as men, y'all, we waiting for an invitation. We waiting for the red carpet to be rolled out. It don't work like that. The world is not full of mind readers. We got to take the first step. And that leads us towards healing, y'all. It's so many broken people walking around, y'all. I was just in a barbershop last night, and we get into that same kind of back and forth typical conversation. Who more broken, y'all, men or women? Hey, see, somebody ain't trying to make it out of here. I ain't going to look up and see who it was. I don't even want to know who said that. But what I will tell you is this. We are all broken. We all need healing. And again, until you realize that, until you recognize that, until you ask for help, until you recognize your hurt, there's nothing but more pain in the future. There's nothing but destroyed relationships and broken relationships. But what I want y'all to realize is that it's nothing that can't be repaired, though, y'all. It's nothing that can't be healed, including ourselves, if we take the first step. It's nothing that can't be healed once we realize that I got some healing to do. But the real problem is that we all think that we already got it. There's this theory in psychology. I'm going to try to remember the word, but y'all can Google that afterwards. But there's a theory in psychology. It essentially says this. Everybody underestimates the amount of help that they need, but they overestimate what everybody else needs. So it's how you end up being the most sane person in your group of crazy friends. When in reality, everybody broken, everybody crazy. But you like, damn, man, you messed up over there, bro. It's that thing that allows us to point the finger at everybody except ourselves. And as men, in this next level, as we talk about what our communities need, what our families need, what this group as brothers, which I hope y'all see yourselves as brothers to one another, what y'all need, what we all need, what I need, is the ability to look in each other's eyes and be like, man, I messed up. I'm sorry. I got some work to do. I got healing to do. So my wish for y'all, one of my deepest wishes for y'all is that we acknowledge our hurt. We ask for some help. We move into this phase of being healed and being able to heal ourselves. Because as we just saw the sister on the video just say, this idea that anything could be fixed so that our communities can be repaired without us repairing ourselves is false. That if the change that I want to see, it always starts from within. It always starts from the inside. But again, it takes courage to be able to admit that. And I know for a fact each one of y'all got it. And we looking for y'all. We need y'all. We need each other in order to see it at the next level. These last 3 H's, y'all, heroes. So the thing about heroes is that, one of the things that they say, right, is like, never meet your heroes. Never meet your heroes, right? Because that basically means that eventually you're going to be let down. I don't subscribe to that. I believe that not only should we be looking for our heroes, we should also be looking to become heroes as well. Because every single one of us is somebody that's looking up to us. There's somebody out here that needs us at our best. They want us to be our best. But will we be that hero? The other thing about heroes is that there's so many of them that we can't touch. We can only see them from afar. So over this last couple of years since the quarantine, I've tried to read as many biographies as I can about great people that I've been curious about or wondered about. A lot of folks got books. Kobe Bryant put out a book before he passed. It's an excellent book. Barack Obama's book, it's an excellent book. Being able to look and identify. Dapper Dan, anybody know about Dapper Dan? Dapper Dan book is amazing, y'all. There's so many lessons to be pulled out. But so often, right, when we seeing people from a distance, I know it's nobody in this room, they're like, man, they ain't nothing. I know it's being recorded. But, right, they not worthy of our admiration. They ain't got nothing. They ain't nothing special about them. That's a lie. It is something special about them, and it's something special about you. But the reality is that there's something that we can learn from every single person that we come across. That's one of my favorite quotes, is that every single person that you meet over the course of your life is your superior in something. So what you going to take from them is the question. Each person that you meet is a hero in your regard. But again, that also presents us with the opportunity day by day to be the hero for somebody else. But when we look in the mirror, do we see ourselves as heroes? Do we underestimate our own power? Do we underestimate those moments where we have the opportunity to do the right thing, to take something to the next level, to be a part of the change that we want to see? That's the question I ask everybody in this room. When was the last time you were a hero? And I present to you, you got the opportunity right now, today, in order to do that. But again, will we take that challenge? The hallelujahs, yo. The hallelujahs or the alhamdulillahs, right? That's the all praises due to the higher power, the creator. Every single moment, though, y'all, we beat ourselves up and we forget that life is happening all around us all the time and that we have the opportunity to recognize tremendous beauty around us, for us to take that moment and be grateful for where we are, be grateful for the journey, be hungry for the thing that's next, but also be appreciative of all that's around us, that all that we have the opportunity to do and to become. That's all a process of recognizing the hallelujahs and being and recognizing gratitude and being grateful with every single day, every single moment that we have. This idea that it's all bad, it's all bad. That's a bad idea. That's a bad thought. But it takes us being trained to open our eyes and be present and to look in the mirror every single day and to count our blessings. That's the old saying. That's an oldie but goodie. But a lot of us don't do it. All we do is count what's broken, what's wrong, what needs to be fixed. But a lot of us every single day, we got so much to be grateful for. There's so much of the journey to be grateful for. What it is, where we've come from, who's looking out for us, who loves us, like all these people in this room. We got the opportunity to be grateful. There's a practice. I know some of us in this room do it. Every morning, waking up and writing down 5 things or 3 things or even 1 thing that you're grateful for. Because it's a saying that I think transcends and goes through all the different faith traditions. You ain't never going to get more until you are grateful for what you have today. And that begins with our life. That begins with our lives, y'all, thanking the Creator every single day for another day to make things right. For me, that's what this Pathways promotion and graduation ceremony is about. It's recognizing the fact that you brothers got one more day to do it big, one more day to say I ain't never going back, one more day to say I'm going to be the hero, one more day to be that person that our kids need, our families need, that our communities crave. That's one more day, y'all, to be grateful. Man, I hope y'all feel that. I wish y'all feel that. The last H I'm going to share with y'all real quick is this idea of hope. Yo, hope is the raw material for the future. Hope is the foundation for everything. You can't have faith without hope. But here go the thing about hope, though. Hope that's not poured into, hope that we don't take action on, hope that's just word, that's dead. It will never grow. It will never turn into anything. We all know the old saying, right? Faith without works, all day, every day, twice on Sunday, y'all. We got to do some work. And as I said in the very beginning, the work starts for y'all after this. But again, as Brother Allen said, and Brother Delano and a lot of others, this is a village. Your village in this room, y'all village is with each other. So as we talk about entrepreneurship and fatherhood, if you're not looking for a hero in this group, like, dang, I really love the way you work with your kids. Somebody in this group right now got $1 million business idea. This your village right here. How are we going to do it? Where's the hope? Where's the work? Us bringing that all together. That's where the work comes in. But this a village right here. This village is all around us and a whole bunch of people that's not in this room. But do we have the hope? Do we have the courage? Do we have the discipline? Do we have the desire to be the best version of ourselves every single day? Newsflash, y'all, it's already been hard. This has been easy, y'all. Pathway's been easy. Let me see some hands, y'all. It's been easy. He chuckles. Hell no. And it's going to be harder outside these walls, as, again, we all well know. So what we going to do about it? What they say, again, insanity, right, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So who in this group is going to snap each other out of it when we see each other doing the same thing? When we see each other doing that dumb stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They will, but are we going to ask for help when it happens, though? Right? Of course that's going to happen. That was the realest thing that anybody said all day. Of course it's going to happen. But do we have each other's backs? Do we reach out for help, though, when it happens? Do we beat ourselves up when it happens? Sometimes, but then we got to pick ourselves up and realize, yo, I still got some healing to do. I need some help. Pick up the phone and call one of my brothers in this group, because that's the key thing, right? As long as we don't all fall down at the same time, we straight. We're going to be all right. The last thing I want to say, connect all these 6 H's. That's hurt, that's help, that's healing, that's heroes, that's hallelujahs, that's hope. I want to connect it back to something that I think most folks in this room will agree with, and that's this idea that we're not doing anything without that higher power. That higher power is what connects everything in this room to everybody else, to everything that we see floating and going on out here, that God don't make mistakes. Ain't nobody in this room a mistake. None of your experiences have been a mistake. It seemed crazy, but all y'all went through, all you did in order to be right here, right now. And connecting all those dots, we got the opportunity to do something really, really special. One of the brothers, one of y'all said it in a video, right? If we give our message to 25, I was listening carefully to this video. If we give our message to 25 and those 25 give it to 25, everything changes. Everything is different. But it's got to be connected back to this higher power, connected to something greater than ourselves, connected to something that's going to challenge us when it does get hard, when it does become a situation where we fall down. What's going to be there to help get us back up? We got to have faith in that higher power all day, every day, y'all. The last thing I want to say, and I'm going to leave y'all with this, is that on the flip side, again, to every one of these H's, it's a good side and it's a bad side. Starting with that hurt. Not only do we have to acknowledge our hurt, we got to acknowledge how we've hurt others. And it's some in our lives right now that as we've come home and we matriculated through pathways, there's a lot of folks, they still waiting for our apologies, y'all. They still waiting for an acknowledgement of how the hurt has impacted them. Not only have we been hurt, some of us continue to hurt, and we got to rectify that as it pertains to help. The crazy thing about help, and this is what I've learned over the years about being a friend, they say in order to be interesting, you got to be interested. See, a lot of folks, right, they want everybody to be a great friend to them, but then when you ask them, like, man, who you a great friend to? They face is a little blank. So what I would say to y'all, right, is that along with that hurt, who's the last person that you helped? Who's the last person that you stuck your hand out to? Which is a challenge, because sometimes we think we don't got nothing to offer. That's a heart issue. That's a self-esteem issue. Let me tell y'all, every one of y'all got something to offer. Every one of y'all got somebody in your life right now that needs your help, that needs your support. Reach out to them, holler at them. As we need to be healed, there's people around us that we can support in their healing process. As we look for heroes, there's people around us that we can be a hero to. As we participate in those hallelujah, alhamdulillah moments, we also responsible for helping to create some of those moments for somebody else. For us to not only show gratitude, but also to be gratitude for somebody else. Same thing with hope, y'all. We'll end on this. Not only, again, do we have the ability to be hopeful, we have the ability to be poured into to ensure that as we move forward in this thing, that we feel with that higher power, that energy, that passion for what's next. Last thing, y'all, and this just on my heart in this moment, and I promise this is it. 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 All right, y'all just made it go longer. Y'all just made it go longer. The last H. Just one more H for y'all. This is the last thing, y'all. I want y'all to get hype, yo. I want you to get hype about your future. I want you to get hype about something. I want you to get excited about something. Nothing moves until we show some passion, some energy, and some excitement. But all of us, a lot of times, we too cool, y'all. We want something to just happen and it be real. Now we got to get hyped. We got to get excited about what's next, y'all. Make some noise for these brothers, y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Brother Sadiq, for the powerful words, the 6 H's. I'm going to write those down. I'm going to keep tabs on mine. At this moment, 10 toes, good brothers. At this moment, we're going to bring up one of our Cohort 11 ambassadors to give us an ambassador charge. Just allow me to say this about this brother from day one. He is coming to the program and he's shown a level of commitment. And he came to the program to better himself and to gain employment. And I'm happy to communicate that he's the first ambassador of his cohort to acquire employment with Vitality as a cook. Also, this good brother can play some basketball, but he found out the hard way that the old head still got it. All right? I bust y'all. Go ahead. All right, at this moment, may I have good brother Antoine Wood.
I just want to say good morning to everybody, family and friends, my cohort, my family, young CEOs, man. I just want to say we made it, y'all. You hear me? My first day coming in here, it was just like hard. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been through a lot. Been locked up for a lot of time. Shot in my head. My leg, I can't trust nobody, you hear me? Like, I gotta move real silent, real quiet, you feel what I'm saying? I brought my right-hand man with me, you feel what I'm saying? Make sure we get this money, make sure we get these opportunities. And he came with me, and he stuck in there with me, you hear me? I got into some bad things with a lot of people in here, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't work through it like men. We talk through it like men. Ain't nothing get over, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing go out of bounds or nothing. We talk like men. And that's something that we learned here in the Ones program. It's just, I just want to say, man, I want to thank all the staff that was there for us. They ain't do no complaining, even though we was complaining, you hear me? Like kids. You hear me? That's something I'm admit. We was complaining like kids, y'all, you hear me? Some of us 28, 27, 30, complaining like kids. But the staff realized stuck in there with us. Treat us like family. They ain't treat us like no kid. They treat us like real life grown people. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how we carried ourselves. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the fellas that realized helped me when I was going through stuff. When I came in there and I was on my, you know what I mean, my bad days, people pulled me to the side and they just knew something was going on with me. That's a part of that family thing that we built with each other. We ain't really need a staff for that though. For real. The next thing I want to say is, with the trades, they get us multiple trades, y'all. CPR, things I never thought I'd do. I'm still ain't kissing nobody. You hear me? CPR, food. I've been earning my food handler license, but, you know, we got flaggers license. Some of these men on in, you know what I'm saying, build a paddle. But they got their flaggers. You feel what I'm saying? They realized step forward and got out their comfort zone. And we was on Benner Road. I'm talking about we at B Roads, y'all, you hear me? Every morning, we seeing 6D pumping their gas. They telling us they don't want to smell our gas. God did. Now, on a real note, though, y'all, on a real note, though, I'm going to get back to the serious part, though. We've been through a lot, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the men, man. We've been through a lot, especially my man G Snails, man. I love you, Slim, for real. Man, we really learned how to be CEOs within 3 months. Some of these men that's in here right now with these suits on that been wearing suits, they had this for years. And they learned it. It took them years to learn this. It took us months, bruh. We'll do that till y'all, bruh. We realized self-taught ourselves for real. All the realize took for us to do is realize take that step forward, and that's what we did. And everybody looks shocked, bruh. I'll fight y'all with a sword right now. I do love y'all though, bruh. I ain't gonna have y'all too long, like 2 more minutes. I ain't gonna hold you. I just want everybody, when they leave here today, just remember, the first pathway that y'all was on might not have been the best path. You feel what I'm saying? The road that you on, always gonna be bumpy. Life gonna get harder. Y'all just gotta put y'all seatbelts on, adjust that mirror, and hit that road. I just want to give a special thanks, though, once again, to my right-hand friend, Brian Bailey. I grew up with bruh. We grew up together. He seen me grow up. He older than me. He way older than me, 4, 5, 6 years. But that's my man. That's my brother. I just want to thank bruh. You hear me? Bruh had me early morning. Like, where you at? You up? Where you at? Put on your stuff, bruh. You better get up. He kept me on my toes, bruh. A lot of men can't do that. But I'm really not gonna say that. Like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even made it where I'm at right now. And I appreciate myself too. And I appreciate Allah. Cause I feel like I wasn't supposed to be here. I was fighting for my life in the hospital. And I got shot right there where my little brother died at. So I feel like it was really my time. I just want to get like 10 seconds, a moment of silence real quick, you know what I'm saying? For the people that realize I've been through stuff. Everybody right here is returning citizens. They done been dead stuff. People ain't trust us. We are rehabilitated. Our minds, our souls, everything's rehabilitated. We realize want to be a part of this environment, this world. We want to be seen and heard. We got words and we got plans. And we got businesses that's going to blow this world away. Last but not least, I just want to thank the team that was there that helped us. The Yay Me team, Community Wellness Ventures, Creative Solution for Youth, Manpower DC, Bank of DC, Edge's Barbershop, my man, where my man Price Bay at? There you go. Hey, before I leave this stage, I need my coat. Say less. All right, 100 Fathers. My big dogs, they back there in the back. Hey, but I don't respect that y'all sitting in the back. Rosa Parks 4-5 right to sit in front. Y'all was there. Trey Knight, the U Broadcast Media, King David Productions, Choice Research Associates, and Congress Heights Community Training and Development. From me and the whole Cohort 11, I just want to say thank y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call passion right there. Now, we at the moment you all been waiting for. Time to shake some hands, smile for the cameras, get y'all awards and things of that nature, and feel proud of the hard work that you've done, and move on to the next stage based on the accomplishments that you've made. So at this moment, may I please have Dr. Waris Majid, Sister Naquesha Moreland, and the One's executive team to the stage for their awards and recognitions.
To the good man, how y'all feeling? From the block? From the block? Yeah, I love this, I love this. Of course, it's the favorite part where we're gonna hand out our certificates. Definitely wanna say, just real briefly, not gonna give y'all no speech today. I gave y'all enough over the last 9 weeks. But I was thinking about what the brother said earlier, and looking at the family and everybody, and I've really been thinking about this a lot. Just about the opposite of love is hate. The opposite of hate is love. We know that, right? But I also understand that sometimes when we don't understand how much we actually hate ourselves, right? And that's deep. That's real deep. Because when you think about it, if I hate you, right, I don't mind doing something to you. If I hate you, you come over my house and I got a good meal and a bad meal, who you gonna get a bad meal to? If you thinking about what I'm gonna put in my body and I hate myself or I hate somebody else, what you gonna give them? Garbage. The type of people they gonna be around, the type of stuff that they put in their portals, what we talked about, our eyes, our ears, all these different type of things. So my challenge to all of you all, to everybody, not just the guys that's being promoted, is we gotta start loving ourselves a little bit more, y'all. Like for real. All right? And within loving ourselves, you're going to start realizing that we treat ourselves a lot better. And that's really what this is about. This has been a real journey for us, y'all. Y'all know I'm emotional, but I ain't going to cry this time, y'all. I cried last night. But I'm serious. All of us, like, we love y'all. And y'all loving yourselves is important to us. Because what happens to you all happens to us. Right? So when you see these individuals around giving you these awards and all the people that came out to represent and to support y'all today, the decisions that y'all make impacts all of us. And sometimes we make bad decisions because we forget to love ourselves. See, hate is a strong word, so when you say that, a lot of people say, I don't hate myself. But see, your actions say that you do, right? So I want y'all to love yourself, man, like every last one of y'all. We've built a bond with y'all over these last 9 to 10 weeks that's not going to break. It's not going to break. It's only going to get stronger. And we really appreciate you all. We love y'all, like seriously love y'all. We want y'all to love yourselves. So I had to just say that. So now we're going to bring up these good brothers. First brother that we're going to bring up is Brother Brian Baylor. Brian was also one of the business pitch competition winners. Yeah. Clap it up for that. So, man, y'all gonna grab y'all awards here, then y'all walk down and take the picture right there. All right. Next, we have Mr. Rubin. Next up, we have Mr. Muhammad. We had a lot of birds come to this program, y'all. Next is Mr. Antonio Curtis. Y'all see my man shoe game. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play. Next is Mr. Lavelle Curtis. Lavelle. Next, my guy, Mr. DeMarco Elliott. Next up, Mr. Robert Fletcher. Good job, good job. Let's go, let's go.
Next up is Mr. Malik Gliss. Next up, Mr. Marquise Haskins. That's what it's all about right there, y'all. Next, Mr. Marquez Hill. Next, our young soldier, Mr. Noah Jackson. Next up, our second place winner of our business pitch competition, Mr. Makai Jennings. Yeah. Next up, Mr. Daquan Johnson. Next up, Mr. Gregory Langley. Next up, fly guy, Mr. Clarence Mobley. All right, y'all. Next up, Mr. Garrick Richardson.
If any guest has a Nissan Murano tags T1034070, you blocking somebody in. We don't want anything to happen here. Did you hear me? Please, if anybody has a Nissan Murano. What color? Black. Before he gets told, Mr. Alante Scott. This is Pathways, y'all. This is why we love it. So listen, Pathways is special, and it's good to hear this, especially with a council member in the house that has supported us from the beginning. We've had 3 brothers that came through Pathways, and in this cohort, we actually had 2 brothers. So this next brother that I'm bringing up is Mr. Melvin Richardson. Next up, Mr. Trayvell Spriggs. Next up, God did. Mr. Antoine Wood.
That's my brother. Yes, my brother. Most definitely. They ain't believe in us, fellas. God
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Tyree McIver.
So listen real quick, I don't want to hold y'all long, but in Pathways, we actually identify a couple of individuals who stand out within the cohort. And to be honest with you, all these guys could be up here right now. But we want to talk one award we call our Integrity Award. You know, I talked to y'all about integrity during week 1. And in this award, for this award, we chose Mr. Marquise Haskins. This next award is what we call our Outstanding Ambassador Award. It's always one individual who just stands out in the cohort. This gentleman, he rallies the troops, right? This gentleman is consistent. I mean, I don't think he missed a day. Just really stood out and showed that he was really about the transformation. Because as the speaker said earlier, like, it's some work that has to be done. And this brother has been putting that work in, and I can't wait to see what he's going to be looking like in the next year or so. And that's Mr. Malik Gliss. Yeah, oh yeah. So moving right along. As Ms. Moreland said, this is her first cohort. You know, you're doing an amazing job. Your team is doing an amazing job. Definitely want to give it up for the Ones team. But also for the credible mentors that are in the house. Let me see where y'all at. Vic, Lavelle, Eon. These brothers work with these brothers all the time, especially when they're not at Pathways. And then brother PT, where's brother PT at? Supernatural. Yes, always best dressed. Yes, sir. We want to bring up an individual who came through another cohort 10 actually. A gentleman who's doing some amazing things and is still growing. And it's going to be even a better place even a year from now. But this is a brother I got to know very well, and he's going to give you all a charge. And I want to bring up Mr. Marcellus Queen.
They want me to take my hat off, though, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. All right, so, man, I was in y'all same position. My name Marcellus, so I just want to share. I ain't going to be long and all that, so I'm going to just give y'all my two biggest fears. So one of my biggest fears is being stuck, and my other biggest fear is having no motion. So I'm going to explain my first biggest fear, like going through the Fed system, being shot, hospitals and all that. Like the first time I got locked up, it was like, I was over to jail when I was like 20, 21, going through that motions, and it was young niggas in there with me. We like the same age. Them niggas over for triple, double homicides and shit like that. So, and I'd be like, damn, everything be a whole fun and game, everything be funny at first, right? And then I might come in there for like a gun, like a drug or a gun charge, like some 2-3 year shit, you know what I'm saying? So the next time I go back in, I go out the feds, And then the man that I see out the feds is not the same man that I see when I first met him over the jail, like Slim be over there playing and all that. Next time I see that man, he real strong on his religion. He really doing his jail job, and he really like focused on the law library. He not even playing with niggas. He not talking to niggas. And then I was just like, damn. But this a real. You don't want to wait till the last moment to let that shit grow you up as a man. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want to wait till you at the last moment to be grown up as a man. Like you don't ever let that shit happen like that. Like, and my second fear is basically just not having no motion. So I came through this program. I got my job. You know what I'm saying? And then I was just like, I gotta still have motion even with my job. It's not gonna be easy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I brought my own guest speaker for y'all to have more understanding of what I'm talking about. So when I first went to my job, it was another manager. The lady was wild as shit, getting on my nerves. She ain't fuck with me. I wasn't even talking. I was doing my job though, right? So I was doing my job though, right? And look, so she was like, she tried to fire me. Oh, I apologize for cussing, my bad. All right, look though, so look, she tried to fire me though. This is for y'all going to y'all jobs though. She tried to fire me for no reason. I was like, damn, what am I like? I said, I ain't understand what I had to do. So the next thing, I was like, I kept focused and did what I had to do. So now I'm gonna introduce y'all to my manager for my job that came for, because y'all all about to go to y'all jobs, you understand what I'm saying? So I want y'all to have what I have so y'all have understanding on how to move and stuff like that. So now I'm gonna introduce my manager, Miss Stacy Staples, for my job that DOAS gave me.
Please forgive him. Hello, everyone. But this is, I will say, Marcellus came to us, and I wasn't on the program, but he really wanted me to come, and I could show you and speak to you about how I pray that you guys get a manager like me, and not the manager that he experienced when he first came. And it's hard when people come, and that have a past, like Marcellus and other people, and you have someone that kind of looks down on you or has their nose up in the air like they're better than you. And no one is better than anybody. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care your salary, what you make and what they don't make. Don't let anyone make you feel like you are less than what you are. And Marcellus came in. He's always energetic. He comes in the morning. He comes straight to me and he says, hey, Miss Stacy, what do you have for me to do today? And the kids come in the office. He gets upset when we run out of candy and we don't have candy for the kids. And he was like, I don't have any candy for my kids. And I'm like, Marcellus, they're not your kids. And just be the same motivation that you have today. Everything that everyone has said to you to encourage you and things like that, keep that same drive. Mr. Wood, you have inspired people, even me. And I was sitting there and I was really encouraged by your motivation and your drive. Keep that same energy. Don't let that fire burn in you. Keep that same energy and continue to encourage your friends, your classmates and all of that. And people like me, managers, if you manage or you supervise, please continue to encourage these people that work under you, your subordinates every day. Make them feel like you're a part. Everything that I know, I try to train Marcellus on because I don't think I'm better than him, and no one should. And that's all I had to say. Be encouraged.
I just want to say thanks to everybody, that's it.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for their time. I understand y'all heard a lot of people speak today, and I will be the last person that you all hear before we close the promotional ceremony. I just want to say this, good men. I know y'all tired. Everybody, can I get y'all eyes on me real quick on some man time, right? Let me just get this to you real quick. Believe it or not, there's been so many people in this room that have been in them seats right there, right? Including myself in another capacity. I don't judge books by their cover. Anybody that know me know this. I don't care if you a janitor. I don't care if you a millionaire. I don't care if you somebody on the street, a fiend or hustler. I treat everybody with the same level of respect. I demand the same level of respect that I give. So when the good brother Waris was about love yourself, when you love yourself to the point that you consistently stay on man time, your time will always be valuable. And people not going to play with you about your time no more. Please take this as an opportunity to recognize the fact that y'all are valuable assets in this world. I told y'all during the Professionally Fresh workshop, y'all have something that people will pay for, and that's life experience. You can't buy what we done been through. So take it, use it, and benefit from it. I want to thank everybody for your attendance today. These good men, we need everybody in this room to continue to support these brothers. And if you're not going to support these brothers, just step out the way and make sure you can replace yourself with somebody who can pour love into it. The reception will be directly next door on the right. In addition, there will be additional awards given out to some of you good brothers by some of our CBO partners that work with us during the cohort. Thank you all.